Welcome. Because you're all in high school today, I want to start by telling you a story about when I was in high school. I went to Wayzata High School here in Wayzata, Minnesota, and really didn't know what I wanted to do with the rest of my life. So I went into the Marine Corps after graduation, and after 4 years, I still didn't know what I wanted to do with the rest of my life. So I became a metal fabricator, and that's when I found out what I didn't want to do for the rest of my life. So I went to school in a mechanical technology program and became a mechanical designer. Geraldine Gardner, in her book Careers in Engineering, calls engineering the career field that improves our quality of life. I've been in the engineering mechanical design field for 22 years, the last 6 of it as an instructor and program chair at the NTI School of Technology. Today I'll discuss careers in engineering and what you can do to prepare for them, as well as talk about some of the fun equipment that engineers use on a daily basis. Engineering is a dynamic field with many specialties that use high-tech tools and equipment. The National Action Council for Minorities in Engineering website is an excellent source for a good description on engineering specialties. So here's a brief rundown. The biomedical engineer works with healthcare technology. Chemical engineers discover chemicals to make better products. Civil engineers oversee construction on things like bridges and railways. Computer engineers design computers and computer-controlled equipment. Electrical engineers work with huge power grids all the way down to tiny microsensors. Environmental engineers study ways to protect the environment. Industrial engineers determine the most effective way to produce a product or service. Mechanical engineer is the most broad, and that is anything that you touch has been designed by a mechanical engineer. Nuclear engineers deal with power, and materials engineers develop materials with special properties. The career outlook is good for all engineering types. In his book, Opportunities in Engineering Careers, Nicholas Basta calls 4 of the engineering fields modern engineering. And those are the ones that he expects to grow the most in the near future. Those are industrial, aerospace, materials, and environmental engineering. The U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics lists biomedical engineers as expected to have the most growth in the next decade, and that's 62% growth. The next highest will be environmental engineering with 22% growth. They also listed the highest median pay in 2010, the last reporting year, as nuclear engineers being on top, followed very closely by computer engineers, both right around $100,000 per year. So now that we know what engineers do and that there's a need for engineers, what can you do now to get ready for a career in engineering? DiscoverE.com has information meant for students on what they can do to get ready. It's important now to study and get ready for the classes that you're going to need when you get into college. STEM is a big buzzword right now, and that stands for science, technology, engineering, and math. And so obviously science and math are a big part of that. Tech classes are also a good thing to get into. Those dealing with woods, metals, electronics, drafting, those are all good tech classes. There's some clubs and organizations that are good to get into. The FIRST Robotics program is good. Also, it's good to stay active in your science and math clubs on campus. Once you get into engineering, you'll see all of the fun equipment and tools that we get to play with on a daily basis. When I started in the industry, it was all pencils and papers, but those days are long gone. Now we use all 3D tools. 3D computer-aided design software, or CAD. That's how we work in a virtual environment to create 3D models. We do 3D printing and scanning, so the engineer can print out a 3D object that just as easy as printing a picture on a piece of paper. We can render images or create photorealistic images from the CAD models. So we can have pictures of the objects before they're actually produced. So it's, you can see why I like going to work every day. So I discussed career opportunities in engineering and what you can do now to get ready. When I was in high school, I didn't know what I wanted to do, so I didn't do anything. What I want you to get from me today is that even if you don't know what you want to do something. You may change your mind a couple times as you go through college, but do something. And I hope you'll consider a career in engineering. Thank you.